school. Reflect on who I was as an elementary schooler, middle schooler, and high schooler. Well, what better way to do that than through music? I have created beats that go along with how I felt throughout my schooling experiences. After hearing the beats, I will explain how the beat goes along with my experiences. Enjoy!
The beat is very exciting, and that's what I thought school was. Truthfully, the first 2 years I looked at as a place to socialize. The last 2 I took more seriously. But with all the activities and fun opportunities the school had to offer, I still viewed it as an exciting place to be. My feelings when I walked into the building differed each year, just as the instruments in the beat. The first 2 years were filled with fear, anxiety, and constantly feeling judged. The last 2 I was becoming more comfortable with myself and not living in the shadows. I was doing my own thing and didn't mind what others thought, as long as I knew I was putting my all into my education. That was actually one of my best learning experiences. I learned to expose myself to new things, speak my mind, and not be afraid of asking or answering questions. I learned how to be engaged without feeling as if I'm wrong, just how I was engaged in creating this beat. My worst learning experience had to be during my biology class freshman year. My teacher showed no interest in any student individually, which took a major toll on my education. Since high school was still new to me, I was tricked into thinking that's how all my teachers were going to be like. One teacher proved my mindset wrong. I had her every year starting sophomore year, and she truly shaped me into the person I am today. She showed interest in all her students academically and personally. She made the classroom fun, comfortable, and suited for everyone's best interest. As a middle schooler, I thought school was boring. The idea of it was lame, and the only exciting part was being able to see my friends. Obviously, I didn't have the right mindset. Walking in the building, I felt neutral, just another plain old day. Back in elementary school, we weren't given much group work. As a shy child, it never bugged me. Up until middle school, almost half my assignments were group work. That made me uncomfortable, but at the same time made me realize how much I benefited from it. My worst learning experience was also uncomfortable. My eyes opened to the world of bullying. Whenever I heard something about myself or my friends, it would really take a toll on my education. I wasn't focused on the math equation or where to place the comma, but more focused on trying to figure out who said what. There was one teacher that always knew how to calm down an overdramatic middle schooler, and he was my favorite teacher. He always came about any situation in a calm manner. He was rarely stressed and all in all had a good vibe towards him. It was calming to know he cared about his students. My least favorite teacher was the opposite. She had a very awkward way of wording things. Therefore, it was very hard as a middle schooler to understand what she was trying to say, more so teaching. I always loved going to school. It was never a problem getting me out of my bed and onto the school bus. Not only was it providing me with the basic learning skills and concepts, but was also improving my social skills. How to properly interact with individuals of all ages is an important skill to acquire. Elementary school set me up for just that. What it didn't set me up for was the middle school future. I wasn't growing into an independent person. I was always given help the second I asked for it, instead of letting me take a little more time to solve the issue on my own. One teacher, however, did allow me to solve my own problems, and that was a major help. It wasn't because he didn't care about his students, but he wanted us to be comfortable with asking classmates around us and not immediately running for help. Aside from his caring personality, he was also fun and positive, which contributed to the classroom environment, unlike one of my fifth grade teachers who didn't seem to know how to properly communicate with her students.
Can't look away.